The United States has just taken control of billions of dollars worth of Venezuelan oil, and Donald Trump says he will personally control the money. This isn't just about energy, it's about sanctions, China, regime change, and a new precedent in global power politics. Donald Trump announced that Venezuela will be turning over $2 billion worth of crude oil to the United States. According to Trump, the oil will be sold at market price, and the proceeds will be controlled by the U.S. president to ensure they benefit both Venezuela and the United States. The announcement immediately raised alarms, not just in Caracas, but across global energy markets. Venezuela currently has millions of barrels of crude trapped on tankers and in storage facilities. Because of a U.S. blockade and sanctions regime, the country has been unable to ship or sell much of its oil, leading to forced production cuts and mounting financial pressure. This oil was originally expected to go primarily to China, Venezuela's largest buyer over the past decade, especially after U.S. sanctions intensified in 2020. Now those shipments may be rerouted directly to U.S. ports. Two sources told Reuters that supplying this oil to the U.S. would likely require reallocating cargoes originally bound for China. This matters. China has been Venezuela's economic lifeline, financing infrastructure, buying crude, and keeping the oil sector alive under sanctions. Redirecting oil away from China signals a major geopolitical shift, not just a commercial one. At present, Chevron is the only company exporting Venezuelan oil to the U.S. without interruption. Under a special U.S. authorization, Chevron has been shipping 100,000 to 150,000 barrels per day. The new agreement could expand that flow, and markets reacted instantly. U.S. crude prices fell more than 1.5% following Trump's announcement. One critical issue remains unanswered. Does Venezuela get access to the money? Sanctions still block PDVSA from the global financial system. Its bank accounts are frozen. Dollar transactions are prohibited. So while oil may flow, cash may not. Venezuelan officials have sharply rejected the U.S. narrative. Interim President Delcy Rodriguez called the capture of Nicolás Maduro a kidnapping and described the U.S. strike as a criminal military aggression. No external agent governs Venezuela. Rodriguez declared a week of mourning for Venezuelan soldiers killed during the raid, the first large-scale U.S. military operation on South American soil in decades. Just days earlier, Rodriguez had struck a more conciliatory tone, inviting the U.S. to cooperate. Now that tone has hardened. The message from Caracas is clear. Venezuela says it is not surrendering sovereignty, even as oil flows north. This deal is about far more than oil. It's about who controls natural resources after regime change. Whether sanctions now extend to direct asset control, and whether this becomes a new model for coercive diplomacy. The question now isn't just what happens to Venezuela, it's who's next.